Hey guys, I want to remind you that the joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy of the Lord. You know, Joy is gladness of heart. It's a life based in the awareness of how good God is. It's the opposite of fatalism. It's a life of anticipating an impending good rather than living in dread. And here in this Psalm 34, verse 17, David famously says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all." So afflictions are trials, struggles, challenges, not originating from God, but as a result of the fall of man. And we have to understand that. Prior to the fall and the disobedience in the garden with Adam and Eve, the environment was sublime, easy, sweet, good, as indicated in the early part of Genesis. Where all the trouble came from is from the troubler, the devil, who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But really, the door was opened to him through the disobedience of Adam and Eve. So here's why I'm saying all that, because many are the afflictions, even of the righteous. Being saved doesn't guarantee or promise that we'll be brought into a life of ease, flowery, trouble-free. This basically lays out, man, in the world you will have tribulation. John 16:33, Jesus was in the middle of his earthly ministry to his disciples, and he said, "These things I have spoken to you, so that in me you may have peace. In the world you have tribulation, but take courage, I have overcome the world." Man, Jesus emphasizes what David emphasized, and this was all an emphasis from the Holy Spirit. In the world system, the world that is alienated from God, estranged from his will and purpose, it's a fallen world. This has helped me so much. I don't have a theology of suffering as though it had redemptive qualities to it. Sickness and attack and depression and those things aren't gifts from God to teach us things. Those are attacks. Those are areas where the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But here we see Jesus spoke these things to us so that in him we would have peace. And David wrote these things so that in him we'd have peace. He's our deliverer. We're going to talk more about that this week. But I want to encourage you to meditate on this verse. And if you're going to read it, don't just read the first half. Don't skip over to the last half. Read it in its totality. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. God bless you.